Well, so that was pretty much what I had said in the room to Cress and Carrie is I was like, guys, like we have an opportunity to define ourselves in this age. And in fact, if we do it well enough, we can become the hub and the wheel of information at the local level. And I was like, and by the very fact that we're thinking about it, we're already just fathoms ahead
Mhm.
of this. I was like, because I don't know anybody else that's thinking about this. And Carrie asked too. And because she's a good reporter, and she said, well, who else is doing this? And I was like, I don't know. I was like, I really don't. And it's not for lack of looking. Like I'm listening for it, but like I don't know anybody that's looking at it this way. I was like, for a couple of reasons. One, it's not it's not lucrative to look at to to look at legacy media. Like it's definitely not
Yeah.
lucrative right away.
Yeah.
So it takes a keen eye to know what you're looking for and what it means. And then two, there are no like we said, there are no experts in this field. Anybody that I hear talking about AI, they're either a naysayer that has a window of opportunity to gain a lot of followers and prey on their fears that AI will do all of the bad things that are projections of their mind. So that's lucrative for them. That's a huge following for them. And they sound sophisticated, by the way. Like, so they are compelling. And two, there are the ones who are creating something based off the frontier models in order to be acquired or to sell their product to somebody using something. So, like, those are the very early things that I'm seeing. Nobody is necessarily looking at this other than the AI frontier companies as something missional for an industry that I can see. And so I was like, that's where our opportunity is. And like, this is where we missed the first time with the internet. Like, I don't know what we would have done with the internet. Like, I think that we were always going to I think we were always going to get hit and flattened in the internet age. I don't think that legacy media was fated for this or they weren't fated for anything better. What would they have done? What what would have happened unless they didn't have the horses to set up a Facebook the way that Mark Zuckerberg did and the way that Jack Dorsey did and then the way that everybody else kind of did. And then Google was, born in Silicon Valley as well. Like legacy media, who who like what stalwarts, forward thinking stalwarts were going to pioneer this for that industry? Like there wasn't